The dangers inside the internet. The internet is a very wonderful creation as it has changed dramatically our way of communication and information dissemination for the better. It provided free access to an almost endless amount of data for us to use to wherever we needed to. But that doesn't mean that it doesn't have any bad sides either. Many bad people can take advantage of the internet's capabilities and use them for doing harm or a bunch of heinous crimes. A few examples of dangers lurking around on the internet. Number 1. Cyberbullying. The vast majority, 90%, of teens agree that cyberbullying is a problem, and 63% believe this is a serious problem. What's more, a 2018 survey of children's online behavior found that approximately 60% of children who use social media have witnessed some form of bullying, and that, for various reasons, most children ignored the behavior altogether. And according to enough.org, as of February 2018, nearly half, or 47%, of all young people had been the victims of cyberbullying. Social media and online games are today's virtual playground, and that is where much cyberbullying takes place. And it's operating 24/7. Children can be ridiculed in social media exchanges, or in online gaming, their player personas can be subjected to incessant attack, turning the game from an imaginative adventure into a humiliating ordeal that escalate into cyberbullying across multiple platforms and in real life. Being comfortable talking to your children about what is going on in their lives online and in real life and how to stand up to bullies is the strongest foundation for defending against cyberbullying. Cybersecurity software and advanced applications for tracking your child's online and mobile behavior can be helpful, but nothing beats having a conversation with them. Number 2. Cyber predators or sexual predators. Cyber predators often stalk children on the internet these days, preying on their innocence, lack of adult supervision, and trust. These can lead to children being drawn into potentially risky real life experiences. These predators lurk on kid friendly social media and gaming platforms, the same virtual spaces where anonymity encourages cyberbullying. There, they can exploit not only the children's innocence, but also their gift of imagination. Let's Play Pretend is a normal and healthy part of online gaming and interaction, but predators may use it to entice children to join them. The FBI provides advice on avoiding predators and other online threats to children's safety. However, the best defense is to speak to your children about what is going on in their daily lives on a regular basis. Number 3. Posting private information. Social boundaries are not yet understood by children. They can disclose personally identifiable information, or PII, that should not be made public online, such as in their social media profiles. This could include everything from photos of uncomfortable personal moments to their home addresses or holiday plans for their families. Most, though not all, of what your children post is visible to the general public. This means you can see it as well, and it's not a bad idea to tell them that if mom and dad can see it, then so can everyone else. Avoid snooping, but talk openly with your children about public boundaries and what they mean for them and your whole family. Number 4. Phishing. Phishing is the term used by cybersecurity experts to describe the use of emails to trick recipients into clicking on malicious links or attachments. These are particularly difficult for children to detect since the email may always appear to be from a trusted source, such as a friend or family member, and will simply say, "Hey, thought you might like this." This can also be accomplished by the use of messaging apps or instant messages, which is referred to as smishing. Phishing emails and texts can appear at any time, but cybercriminals who create them keep an eye on kid-friendly websites and collect information like email addresses, friends' names, and other details to target their attacks, much as they do when spear phishing adults to gain access to corporate networks. Teach your children to be suspicious of emails or texts from strangers, as well as messages that claim to be from friends but seem off or do not contain a genuine personal message. Number 5. Falling for scams. Children are unlikely to fall for scams that promise them $1 million from Nigerian princes, but they may fall for scams that promise them items they enjoy, such as free access to online games or special features. Since they have not yet learned to be cautious, young people are easy targets for scams. Cybercriminals will use sites popular with children to find potential victims, then pledge rewards in exchange for what they want, like their parents' credit card information, much like they can with phishing. Young or old, the best defense against scams is to understand that if an offer seems too good to be true, it most likely isn't. Teach your kids to be wary of online deals that seem too good to be true. Number 6. Accidentally downloading malware. Malware is a computer software that is installed without the victim's permission and causes damages to the computer. This involves stealing personal information or hijacking your device for use in a botnet, which causes sluggish results. People are often duped into installing malware by cybercriminals. Phishing is one such technique, but others, such as persuading victims to download malware disguised as games, may be particularly appealing to children. Educating your children, as with scams, is the best defense, but robust cross-device cybersecurity software and related security safeguards will help protect your child's computer from any malware that manages to infiltrate it. Furthermore, several internet protection products provide parental controls and software that can assist you in establishing a safe environment for your children's online activities. Number 7. Posts that can come back to haunt a child later in life. There is no delete key on the internet. It's the polar opposite of Vegas. Things that happen on the internet remain on the internet, forever and ever. It's almost impossible to take back something your child posts online. The threats posed by social media are particularly frightening. It's difficult for teenagers in particular to imagine how a party photo or Snapchat message could trigger problems 10 years down the road when they're interviewing for a new job, or how a potential friend might react to a personal content posted to their social media accounts or other websites. Explain to your teens that their tastes and opinions will inevitably evolve as they grew older. Since there are no rewind or delete keys, their 15-year-old selves will drastically alter their adult life with a single click. As they get older, they'll probably change how they want to show themselves online and in person, but internet posts will last forever. And number 8, pornography. For many parents, one of the most terrifying aspects of the internet is the possibility that pornography will appear and surprise their children. However, some parents may be unaware that their children are still using the internet to look for web porn. You should look at your children's internet browser history and see which websites they are using. However, since children may delete this information, you might want to use internet filtering software to block pornographic websites in the first place. Software filters aren't perfect. Some malicious websites may get through them, while educational and family-friendly sites may be blocked. Although some parents may worry that watching their children means they're spying on them, the safety aspect usually wins out. Conclusion. The internet can pose serious dangers to children. It can also open doors of wonder for them that previous generations could not even have dreamed of. Help ensure that your children's online safety so they experience the joys and opportunities of the online world and avoid its hazards. Be aware, be vigilant, but first and foremost, be actively involved in your children's digital and day-to-day lives and communicate openly.